Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Yahweh Kwakabash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well and still do. Salutations to the Akim on the highways and the hedges and the four corners, preaching this word with truth and sincerity. Just meditating in the spirit. Came across this news article. Before this, I was watching a couple of apostles and elders, Akim's videos. Very edifying. Like Apostle Taha video, he's talking about NATO doing exercise drills. The military troops. I believe it's like 15,000, something like that. Tens of thousands doing war games. Basically preparing for war. Very edifying. Lots of daily edification. Apostle Gabal talking about the angels. How you're supposed to give them acknowledgement. You're supposed to acknowledge the angels because they do exist. You're supposed to, and thank them for helping you, which is true. Extension of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh. But you never give them reverence. You never pray to no angels. You just thank them, like at the water, because they are your brethren. But I came across this news article. I was reading a little bit of it. I meditated on some precepts. I was going to get those precepts, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying. It's just another testimonial that the Lord is coming back, and He's going to destroy this place, this wicked kingdom called Babylon. And how everybody is drunk off the Babylon juice, which is that wicked philosophy is do as thou wilt spirit. So let me get straight to it. Black magic, transsexual, sex slave ring busted in Spain. 15 transgender Brazilians who were forced into prostitution using black magic have been freed from sex slavery following police raids in southeastern Spain. So the Lord's going to destroy bullshit events and incidents like this, because this is just folly all around the board. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's nothing to be misconstrued. There's a point blank period. Let me see this. Authorities busted the prostitution ring in the city of Murcia Wednesday, making 13 arrests and seizing 3 flats after one of the victims managed to escape and raise the alarm. I ain't gonna show no videos for copyright infringement, because my other page put me on timeout. Can't post for some weeks, and that's my second strike. So if I get another strike within 3 months, they're gonna terminate the page, which most likely is what they're gonna do, because like pertaining to the prophecies, Apostle Tahardim this year, 2018 year prophecy, a famine of the word coming. If you've been paying attention, they Esau shut down YouTube for like an hour and a half one day, just to show you that he can and that he will, because his truth is coming out like the floodgates, like pertaining to the book of Habakkuk, 2nd chapter. The vision was yet from an appointed time. That appointed time is now, because these prophecies are speaking and they're not lying, Black magic paraphernalia linked to Santeria, an Afro-American religion thought to have originated in the Caribbean, was discovered throughout the flat during a police raid which was filmed by Spanish authorities. Yeah, and that Santeria shit, that's all demonic sex magic and demon worship. That's really what it is. Just showing you the wickedness of our people. Matter of fact, get to the precepts before I close out. I'm trying to make this quick because it's very demonic. This is the book of Amos, the 9th chapter, and starting at the 8th verse. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Yeah, and that sinful kingdom that the Lord is talking about is talking about Babylon the Great, which is America. But also, he's going to destroy our people as well, because he says so. We know that the Lord is in the time of judgment, that this is the time of judgment, and the Lord is fitting to return and visit this wicked kingdom, because all of these wicked acts are being revealed. Too many for Esau to keep hold on. So he's just going to, shut down the internet, so people can't witness his demise, if you will, because it tells you in the scriptures that when it's time for Esau to come down out of power, all of his wickedness will be uncovered, just like revealed. Matter of fact, before I finish this, let me get that. This is the book of Isaiah, the 25th chapter, and starting at the 7th verse. He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Yeah, the covering cast in that veil is that Esau is the holy people, and America is the land of opportunity, and also equal opportunity in the land of the free, home of the brave. It's really the land of the thief, home of the slave, and the faggot rules over everyone. It's like, Satan, because that came out of nowhere. Let me see something. Yeah. This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Yeah, this is what's going to happen. Yeah, everything in America is going to get burnt up when the Lord returns. And before he returns, everything that's wicked and righteous is going to get exposed, Shoot. But either way you want to put it, that's a no-go. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin in Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Yeah. And look at that word woe, it means destruction. And evil is a compound word. So, the Lord said that they rewarded evil unto themselves. Eve meaning time, and ill meaning bad. So everybody who commits these homosexual acts and you don't repent, the Lord's going to destroy you because you committed evil unto yourselves, because the Lord is going to be the one bringing the bad times upon yourself. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? Yeah, you see? The Lord letting you know that he's the one who does the peace and creates the evil. And if I don't want to butcher it, let me just get it. For edification. This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I formed the light. Actually, let me start out. Let me read up a little bit. Actually, I start at 5. I am the Lord, and there is none else. You see, Lord is on caps, so that's talking about the Heavenly Father. And there is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. There, because, our people have not known the Lord. I say our people, I'm talking about Israel, because Lord only cares about Israel pertaining to the book of Psalms, the 147th chapter, Amos, the 3rd chapter, Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, 32nd chapter, and also Isaiah, the first chapter. Let me see, what else we got? Yeah, I form the light and I create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. You know? So Lord, like, you know that he's the one who does it. So here's the reason why this thing even got exposed. That you could even see the wickedness of these people. Because these people really don't understand that they're going to get destroyed for the wickedness that they do and they partake in. Let me see this. See this. Salaki. Yeah, the 15 victims were coerced into moving to Spain before being forced into sex work and drug dealing to pay back their debt. All 15 were locked in a flat, beaten regularly, and forced to both consume and sell drugs. So yeah, it sounds like a typical day in the underworld of Babylon, you know. So far, 13 arrests have been made in connection with the raid. 4 suspects remain in custody, while the remainder have been released on bail, pending further investigation. So yeah, as you can see, this place is just waxing worse and worse. That's how you know the Lord is fitting to return. The suspects are aged between 19 and 60 and come from a diverse set of nations, including Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Romania, and Spain. Yeah, so as you can see, you got some confusion in faces, and you got some 2/3 in there. Or the Northern Kingdom. This time it's from the Northern Kingdom. But you know, either way you want to put it, it's just a bunch of folly, wickedness. You know, and this is the law. This is the, let me see. Yeah, Book of Deuteronomy 23 verse 1. He that is wounded in the stones or have his privy member cut off shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. And your privy member is your private part. So all you transgenders, you're going to get destroyed here in America. Anybody that partakes in any of this homosexual folly and fornication, you're going to automatically get destroyed. That's written in the law. Let me get that real quick, you know, just in case. There you go. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20. Actually, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. And you're going to look up that word abomination, you know, just for the edification. And even though this is not the way they say Hebrew, you see, abomination means a disgusting thing. Abomination, abominable, in ritual sense of unclean food, idols, mixed marriages, an ethical sense of wickedness. So yeah, point blank period. Sex magic, homosexuality, transgenderism, all of that rainbow crap is abomination. The Lord detests it, to be perfectly honest. That's written in the scriptures. There's not of no vain opinion. No, I don't think there's not of my own opinion. I'm reading the Lord's words. You know? This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Yeah, and clearly if you're doing magic, any type of magic, you're considered a witch. A witch and a warlock. That's why the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. Talking about America. And also the wickedness in the land. The Lord's going to destroy all of this unrighteousness. Because that's wicked. I'm going to get this and I'm going to close. The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. Yeah, and clearly this is the case. America has the vibration of the bloody city. The whole world. But it's talking about America. America has put its vibration over the whole world. And this is why the Edomites are going to get destroyed. The so-called white people. Caucasians. Because pertaining to the book of Revelation, the 18th chapter, your sins have reached up to the heavens. And the Lord tired of looking at this. You know? Skip down to verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, as you can clearly see. Verse 5, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. Yeah, and this is just like, this is also restated in the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter. You know, like how the Lord said he's going to pull off the skirt and uncover the leg and make the thigh bare. Matter of fact, I don't want to butcher it. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Yeah, and that's a form of shame. It's a shameful thing for a woman to show her nakedness, or even a man to show his nakedness, for you not to be properly clothed. Yeah, Salakia for the noise, the demons, man. You know, but everybody gotta make this Federal Reserve note. So, right, so be it. But yeah, getting back to, that's a shameful thing. Getting back to Nahum, you see verse 6, I will cast abominable filth upon thee. Actually, I'll start back at 5 again. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And this is exactly what the Lord is doing. That's why if you notice, turn on the news, you see any other every other article is some wickedness being shown, you know, because the Lord is making the vibration and the notion of America, you know, that's why a place got to be destroyed. But like I was saying before I was interrupted by the demon, that's why you see the exposure of this wicked nation, because the filth of it has to go, and the Lord is going to show you the Lord is going to show you exactly what not to do, because He's going to burn this place with fire. Look, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, and clearly this place is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, like pertaining to the book of Revelation, 11th chapter. Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. This is bondage, man. If you're an Israelite man and you love being here, you're going to get destroyed here. Period. So, yeah, I'm going to just close with that. Words only was edified. Like, give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Halakha, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, Shalom, the elect, and death to America.